I used to have an open mind, but my brains kept falling out. It's episode 37 of The Quest Company.
Previously on Matricide with all my favorite friends. I suggest we keep the light on low if we're trying to keep a low profile moving forward.
Just like a speck of fire just across the thing's head, and it's like... you guys watch as Corin raises up his sword and splits the head of this creature. Just as you cut two big swaths up this creature, it just lets out this like horrible guttural noise and is looking around at both you and Corin. He sees Frank having been knocked down and like cast this thing, and sees everyone doing their best, and you just watch as Dawson Skreek pulls out the dagger and starts stabbing it into the head of this thing. Just like dust.
So, I spent 1 million spell slots. We have a baby in a mine.
Yeah.
Tabitha almost died. Yeah. There's a lot of these worms. We have at least 7 days, maybe. We don't know because we don't have information. Krieg and his cohorts are like 30 minutes that way. I fucking suggest...
You suggest...
we go fucking chill for a little while.
So we're not backtracking and going to meet with the Red Sentinel?
Not yet.
No, I'm gonna go with what the group decides.
Not yet.
Okay.
But you all bed down for a short rest, surrounded by the bodies of these creatures that you've killed. Hey, everybody.
Hello.
So,
We're back.
yeah. What are you guys doing?
Sorry, I gotta move my foot first. This is a real life character. Okay.
Zara moves her foot.
I know. Okay, rearranging. Sure, that was rough. Okay, back.
Move it up some.
Well, I remember I was checking the bug body to see if I could just glean any information from it, and also idly wondering what the heck time it is and whether or not I should salute the ceiling of this bug hole.
This is a very, very dark room.
I looked at the wreckage of the tent and was going toward the crates.
Okay. Corin, make a nature check. Sure. Roarke, make an investigation check.
Right.
Are you looking for something specific, Roarke?
I'm just checking out what's in the crates, supply-wise. 19.
19. You find various amounts of ore. Some of it's just like iron. Some of it is that red stone that you kind of come to know as Emberstone. Mm-hmm. And then around them, it's littered with certain items like pickaxes and stuff, but it's mining equipment.
Okay.
That was a big old 3 on my nature check.
3. You are fairly far away from this creature, out of safety, and it's rather dark down here. So, I mean, you killed a lot of them.
I did. We all did.
And they're probably a bug.
Some sort of bug-like creature. I don't know.
So wait, have we technically already taken the short rest, or are we about to do that?
I don't think you guys have done it yet.
Yeah, we
Alright, so we gotta do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you guys are gonna spend like how long?
What, like was it a half hour?
I believe it is a half hour.
Yeah.
How big are these bug bodies?
They are larger than you.
Like, are they draggable?
With a hefty strength check, yeah. You can certainly try.
What about their like the carapace situation? Could that potentially be shucked off?
Are you wanting to get close enough to try and find out?
I'll try and find out.
Okay. Go ahead and make a nature check.
Okay. Natty 20.
Woo! Nat 20. They have taken a severe amount of damage. Mm-hmm. You also note on the plates themselves, damage from what looks like to be infighting between them, probably like struggles for dominance or whatever. You get the sense that their shell doesn't necessarily protect them from too much more than just like your armor would. But that makes sense.
Yeah, and but about like their acid.
Yeah, you see acid scarring on them. So like you get the sense like it doesn't protect them extra from acid or something.
Okay, that's what I was trying to figure out.
Yeah, you get.
Okay, cool. Well, yeah, with that, I'm good with just taking the short rest then.
Yeah.
Outside of that, if we check the okay, Corin, I found this covered lantern. I figured that'd probably be best for you to use.
Oh, sweet. Thank you. Yeah, because you can all see in the dark. That's right. I forgot. Cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
You're welcome. And Frank was keeping watch, right?
Yeah, I'll keep watch.
Cool.
Are we like to where we could get so that I could have like a whispered conversation with Frank?
Sure.
I just kind of want to get out of earshot.
Well, okay.
We're just gonna keep watch, and I want to take him like right to the end, where we just like
Like the hall you just came from?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that we're like out of distance, but we're not.
Cool.
Okay, Frank.
Uh-huh.
I know we haven't really seen eye to eye,
No.
but I feel like we have the same tendency
Tendency to what?
in our morale and how we see the world.
Comparing you to me is a little bit interesting,
It's
but I
far-fetched.
get what
It's
what you're the
far-fetched.
spirit of what you're trying to say. Of
Yeah,
course.
I think I've been trying to be redeemed, and I think after coming down here, that path is dead.
Being redeemed?
Yeah, and I just need to stick to what I was grown to be.
A killer.
Yeah,
Okay?
and when the time comes, Frank,
Mm-hmm.
will you be on my side?
Yeah. Yes.
If it will benefit you.
Yes.
If I know where I can find who can help you.
Yes.
And will you teach me the things I need to know?
No. Teach you what?
Just basic things.
Basic things like
Maybe like casting light or
Cooking.
something. Yeah.
yeah, cooking.
I don't know how
I don't
yet.
know how to cook either, so
Well-
I can't help you there. I can't. Sorry.
All I need to know, Frank, is when the time comes, will you be on my side?
Yeah.
Okay. And I know you might be
Yeah.
lying to me, but I think this could be a turning point.
Could be. Yeah.
Okay.
Glad we had a talk.
That was a good talk, too.
Good talk. We didn't argue or
No.
anything.
You want to shake? Well, I don't really want to shake on it.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Blink once, that was a good talk.
I can't blink.
Oh, damn it, I
I'm
forgot.
a skeleton.
Nod once if that was a good talk. Okay.
I already said it was a good talk.
Okay,
You mean- okay.
Okay, I'm sorry. And I just want to go back to the crew.
Okay.
Nothing down there. We're good.
Cool.
That's it.
You guys take your short rest.
Yeah, yeah.
And so then there's, remind me if I'm wrong, it's been a while since I looked at the map, but it's just one path continuing forward.
There are two paths continuing forward.
That's on my map.
There is one on the far side of the room. Well, there are two on the far side of the room. One kind of leads. The right one, it kind of declines down. The left one, I mean, because the nature of like how light is, like you kind of have to like go down them, especially like Corin. Well, just because like you can't really like see very far down it, even with like a lit lantern. But like poking your head in, you see that it continues down for a little bit. There's a right offshoot on it, and at the far end there seems to be like a cave-in or a collapse. There seems to be lots of rockage.
Cool.
Down.
I walk back out to the group.
Right, so the question is, if we're talking about if they went left or right, we think Volkner, if he was looking for something down here, if he's looking for something big, he probably went deeper in, right?
Yeah, decline
Like deeper
actually
down?
feels good. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that would be the right choice.
We normally go left.
We normally go left. What was down the left tunnel again, Corin?
Actually, a big sign that says Volkner came this way.
Oh, well,
we should
shit.
go that
That
way
blows
then.
my whole theory out of the water then, doesn't it?
Sorry, I didn't want to speak up and ruin the illusion. No, I'm down for descending into the abyss.
Oh, wait, there wasn't a sign?
No,
No,
sorry.
he was lying.
No, he was being sarcastic.
He was lying.
Oh. Okay.
So what do you want me to put on the map?
There's a cave-in, and there's a offshoot that goes off to the right, and that's all I saw poking my head around the corner.
But it was about level, right? It didn't like go down or up. Yeah, it's about level.
About level.
Well, wherever we go, I'm gonna sneak. I hope that's okay with everybody.
Yeah, I mean, we want to keep on doing what we've been doing. Corin out front, he's got a lantern now, and we can sneak behind him. Something pops out, we'll pop right back out.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
That works for me.
So I start clanking off to the right.
Okay. Corin, you descend. Is everyone else stealthing behind, or what's everyone doing?
Yes.
16 on stealth from Tabitha.
Not my best.
Oh! Whoa! I'm sneaking.
good one.
This is the first time I think I've sneaked in this
Don't you
entire
have to
game.
roll twice because of disadvantage? I'm so sorry.
That their disadvantage.
That's why
I
I'm
was-
not even trying.
I was gonna call you on it.
5.
5, Roarke.
17.
Now I
17.
remember why I never
wanted to
sneaked.
Frank, you just walking.
Cool, that's
I'm
cool.
sneaking.
Okay.
21.
Better than me.
Scare.
Frank's just quiet.
Do you new alliance?
Y'all.
Quiet as the grave.
Frank,
I know.
Frank, you walk. The other two, Roarke and Tabitha, sneak relatively close to Zara, who is, you can tell, just like mapping and clanking down this hole, just like chink, 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 as you hear like chain on plate. And so you just kind of walk farther back, and you're like, wow, I'm probably really stealthed back here because they're gonna attack her. Corin,
Yes.
you make your way down. You make your way down a strong decline for about 300 feet, and you come to a large room, very similar to the one that the track ran across in the other room. However, the floor itself comes to a sharp cutoff,
And then it's just abyss.
and it's just a deep abyss. However, on the edge in the corner of the room is another large wooden contraption, like what you rode down here in.
Some sort of elevating or descending mechanism appears to be in this room.
A descendinator.
A descendinator.
Can we all fit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Remind me, it was a big platform on the other one, right?
Uh-huh.
Like for cargo and stuff.
Yeah, it's very
I
similar.
just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
Now I forget, is it closed at all or just a platform?
It has like a little wooden gate that like the sides are kind of walled off a little bit. Looking down with dark vision, you can see relatively far down. You can see like kind of the tracks that the elevator follows on. Sure. I mean, it's just a room that is a very large hole.
Yep, that's what I needed.
Yeah.
Can I,
On the first level, you can see this.
as I'm walking around, can I look at the walls to see if they have any more of those sort of burrow holes? Like
Make
the
a
other?
perception check.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
call.
I'm looking out for those guys.
That's a natural 20 somehow in this dim light.
Nice.
You don't see anything.
The lantern.
Can I look and see? Is the ground like dirt?
It is rock and dirt. It is mostly like hard rock.
Is there any kind of sign of like blood trails or anything?
Make a perception check. Or investigation check, since you are looking for it.
20? A natural?
20? You don't see any.
Nuts.
I don't see any more of those burrow holes, those assholes with the acid.
I don't see
Yeah.
any sign of Wagner either.
Wait, I'm gonna check the ground, see if I can hear anything. You know, like those.
Do you have earlobes?
I can hear things.
Wait, hold on. Like those what? I'm really curious.
Like the what is it? When like the raiders are coming in, people put their head to the ground. They're like, "Oh, there's 50 coming," and then
Oh yeah,
All right,
yeah.
like you hear the bum, 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 bum,
of all the horses, and they're like, "Oh, there's 75 horses." And
You
they
might
all have
just hear
guns.
the elevator.
I mean, not
coming
guns. They
up.
don't have guns. Oh yeah, we have guns.
Probably.
The elevator is already up.
Well, we
okay.
don't have
I'm usually on the horse's side. That's interesting.
Oh, gotcha. Well, I'm gonna check the ground. That's a 4.
Oh, that's funny.
Frank, you are pretty sure you hear like 40 horses coming.
Guys. Guys!
And then you're like, no, that's impossible.
Just kidding.
Oh, okay.
I'm stepping out the elevator now.
I didn't want you to have to actually roleplay.
You can't have horses.
Let's go down the hole.
So you all hop into the elevator and pull the lever?
Yes,
Pull
Crom.
the lever.
Okay. Just, it whirs, much like the other one, just as it slowly begins descending deeper into this mine. You sit for about 5 to 10 minutes until it, in this bottom area, this as it reaches the bottom of its climb. The room you're standing in is the exact same shape, size. There is a floor all the way across now. It is not like a bottomless pit or something. But you are down on the floor. There is another large. This area looks much more well carved and shaped. You get the feeling that this is probably the main or the heart of the main mine. The stuff that you came through is probably like pieces of old mine, or like we're finding certain veins that are close. This is very well constructed. There are support beams, and there is a large tunnel that. So if you guys descended the elevator, if you looked back at the wall that you originally came into that top room in, there's a large, well-cut tunnel that leads pretty much straight.
Well, if they were having trouble with miners, this looks like the central sort of mining platform.
Yeah.
Yeah, way to keep going. You know, we should leave a note on that Descendinator that if Krieg and the Red Sentinels try to come this way, they don't leave the Descendinator on the top instead of on the bottom, and then we can't get the hell out of here.
That would not be fun. Great.
And I write that and I put it on the. Okay.
Do I get to roll new stealth?
Did you stealth all the way down the elevator?
No.
Then you will probably reroll stealth.
Cool.
So, what do you think on?
Hey, yeah, we'll keep on keeping on.
Krieg, going after Volkner. Don't strand us down here. Corin. And I leave it.
And the,
Cool.
and the gang. We're here too.
Sure. I mean,
Hey, no. Give Krieg my regards.
Don't
all right.
give it mine.
And
Frank
Well, probably
says hi.
Zara's.
Frank.
Says hi.
And okay, says hi. And
Yours truly.
yours truly,
Roarke Blackwater.
Blackwater.
Don't get lost.
Are there any supplies?
No, we don't want to be on that. Well, do you want to be on
Well,
that?
In this room?
I was lying.
Oh, okay.
I didn't write any of that. And I start walking down the...
Are there any supplies in this landing point?
In this landing point, make an investigation check.
I imagine, like, this whole time I'm just doodling on the map while this.
If there's something that looks like a depot, you know, where people
14.
like, I guess like miners might like leave their shit, or you know, like an office with paperwork. I don't know how it works, but anything that looks official, like a building where the management of such a operation happens.
17.
17.
Good, sir.
Looking around, you see a few similar crates, the ones that you've seen before, that have housed just various different kinds of ores. It looks like the distance that you travel to get to this main vein, since it is not super far, because in general you guys haven't gone super like you haven't gone miles even. They spend a lot of time. You can gather this. It probably spend a lot of time digging, and then at the end of the workday taking a lot of that stuff out.
Yeah.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Or you spend a day digging, and then the next day you spend taking that stuff out of the mine. But it's a lot more. I mean, you see the various mining supplies scattered about, but
Great. So, just double checking.
unless you want a pickaxe or shovel or some random ore,
Don't you tempt me.
I mean, you can totally pick one up if you'd like.
No, I'm good.
Okay. Continuing down this main hall, very quickly, you note offshoots down this. As you step into this, you travel for about 50 feet before you come to two split-offs, left and right, and then a continuation of the passage in front of you.
Oh, so it's like a 3.
Yeah. Cool. 4 if you count where you're coming from.
Yeah.
4-way stop.
Is there anything that would indicate any kind of structure, layout, plan, a map? You are here, Mall of America, Jamba Juice,
No.
There's not an Orange Julius?
There's not an Orange Julius down here.
Pac Sun,
Or a Cinnabon. There is not a Pac Sun Prince. There's not a Kate Spade.
Ah,
Is there a Sbarro?
Yes, actually.
Nice.
No.
Can we look for any signs of activity going off in any of these offshoots?
Yeah. Make a survive. No, I've had you like roll like 4 different things for this. Just going on from here. This is going to be tracking, so it is going to be survival.
Right.
Sorry. Assist roll with advantage.
tracks on the ground, like railroad sort of minecart tracks.
Yes.
Where are they pointed?
They are excuse me.
Sure.
There is a main set of tracks that runs towards the elevator. It doesn't connect to the elevator, much like the other one.
Right.
But it runs just straight down the spine of
Okay,
this.
so the offshoots don't have any tracks at all.
No, they don't have railroad tracks.
19.
19. The path to the left, you notice faint bits of probably dried blood leading into the path.
Leading to the left path?
Yeah.
Hey guys, looks like it might be dried blood or something heading left. So, Tabitha, if you want to leave one of our little marker flags, and we'll head that way.
And I leave one.
Okay.
Walking that way.
Sneak behind Corin.
Is there anything, and there might be a check for this, but is there anything about the blood, kind of like how with Zara, we knew like this was an injury here, this was somebody moving, anything like that sort of comes to mind, or that there was a fight here? Or that it
Make a survival check.
Sure. That's a 1. That's 7.
Oh yeah, come on.
I do not know, I guess. Yeah, it's a 7.
Okay. It's really dark.
Yeah.
It's hard enough to just even see it.
Yeah, cool.
You make your way, it's not very far, before you come to what appears to be another large kind of cavernous room. Not massive like the other kind of cavern rooms. It's more like where you fought the bugs. It's just smaller and seems to be an offshoot where they've been probing for different veins.
Sure.
You do note, Corin, since you're entering into this room first, there appears to be in the center of the room what appears to be the setup of a campfire. It's not lit or anything, and there appears to be like rocks that have been like pulled near it to make like seating.
That's it around here?
That's what you just at a glance see.
Sure. I'm going to comb over, look for camp.
Okay, just investigate.
Yeah.
Bonfire.
The bug holes?
God, I'm rolling like crepo.
Perception check.
Bonfire lit.
That's a 5.
A 5? I mean, there's a couple things. Getting closer, approaching the bonfire and like looking over the area. It's really hard to see things in here, even with like your lantern. Like it's where it casts light, it makes everything else darker for you. You do find what appear to be some bloody rags around the campfire. Not like massive amounts of bloody rags. It looks probably very similar to wherever you guys took a short rest.
Yeah, cool.
It looks like there's been some minor healing done and left around.
And there's another exit?
No.
No, this is it.
This is just a dead end.
It was a
I love
unnatural
a good
20
dead
for
end.
bug holes.
a natural 20. You don't see
I
any.
love a dead end.
Oh, bug holes. I thought you were saying buttholes. I was like, why are you...
I'm looking for these assholes.
He found exactly 4. Well, 5. Dawson Skreek's there.
Hey-o.
I know.
You don't have a butthole?
Not currently.
It's got a pelvis.
He has a coccyx.
It's got a lot of holes in the pelvis.
Oh yeah, but
But it's not.
It's pretty much
The
just
butthole.
holes.
You're right.
True. You got me there.
But
bone holes.
I hold up a rag or two.
Well, looks like somebody got hit here.
Well, if this is a dead end, I guess we try the other way. Mm-hmm. We can take that flag back with us because there's no use in leaving it there. We're not going back this way.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Which way we want to go? Center or right? My theory, if you guys are right, if we're just trying to descend as far as possible, we follow the tracks, we might see some activity.
Yeah.
True.
What?
You want to check what would be
Yeah.
have been originally to our right just to make sure, because odds are it'll be another
Dead
dead end,
end.
but we might as well just
Could be things in there.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
Hey, don't jack my IP.
Then clank over to the right.
So you guys make your way back. Tabitha, you pick up the flag. You guys walk over the tracks and to the path that was to the right. Making your way down, it's very similar in shape to the room that you were just in. Again, appears to be like a probing section of just like trying to find vein. You see a spot on the wall where it looks to appear that they have found another vein of Emberstone here. Like you can see like the red lines in the stone and the black rock. And you see a couple of crates of that ore. That's about it in this room
Great.
that you see.
Center it is.
Great.
Let's go.
Okay.
Flank.
You guys make your way back. You walk for about 100 feet. And again, there are 2 passages left and right and forward passage.
Any signs of anything at the other two? Gonna check for?
Make an survival.
Assisting.
Okay. Sorry to break this thought.
Unnatural 20.
A natural 20. What now?
Are the tracks going down center as well?
The like kind of train track situation, the cart tracks are travel straight down the center. Unnatural 20. Yeah. You note on the path that leads to the left again, there appears to be like hastily made, like the way the debris and the rocks kind of are on the ground. It appears that probably a group that has moved very quickly from that direction.
Sort of like barricades.
Not even necessarily withdraw, like they just were moving with pace from that.
Away from that.
Away from that, from down that way. Like the tracks lead down that way.
Yeah.
And that's where it, like the that's why I didn't want to say retreat. It's the best way to like say like coming out from a place, but like it's not the sense of like they were running and there's blood all over the ground. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What is that?
Looks like debris of somebody coming from that way. Mark the flag and we'll go down and check it.
Yep.
Tabitha, you marking it with flag? All right. You guys make your way down the left. Corin leading still.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Sneaking behind.
In this room, Corin, walking in first. You note there is a very large, much bigger than the other bugs that you fought, carcass of a bug. It has a large domed shell on its back, very long claws on its hands, and two very, very large pincers coming out of its head. You would be able to discern more about its face if it still had one. It's been caved in repeatedly. However, near its body, you note the bisected body of a dwarf in red armor.
Oh, damn. I run up to him. I know he's dead, but...
You do. He's very dead. Yeah. I got you. I don't
know. I'm just looking at him.
Okay. For what? Well, out of curiosity,
I mean, pragmatically, a small shield, but also, like, is there any more information I can gather from this? I know that he's dead. Armor. So he's...
Hey, this is one of Volkner's guys.
Wait.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
What?
He's cut in half, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, by pinchers.
Can I look at the pinchers?
Yeah.
What are their shape? Are we talking he's cut in half this way or vertically?
Horizontally.
Sorry, I thought he was down.
That's like...
Yeah, he didn't get
this
Macbeth.
isn't the bug.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I thought I was being so smart. Okay, never mind.
Tops and bottoms.
Okay.
Can I see... This is going to be really high roll probably, but can I see if the decay of both matches a time period similar to the other?
I want to assist that if possible.
Thanks.
A medicine check.
Because that's the kind of thing that...
With advantage.
Okay.
But he's in red
Advantage.
sentinel armor?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a very similar armor that you've seen. 19? That's a hefty medicine check.
I know.
I would like to check to see if there's a way to remove the pinchers without getting poisoned. If there is
Are you
poison.
just trying to, like, understand?
No, I
We're
want
gonna,
to
take them
salvage
off.
them.
Oh, make a survival check.
As a weapon.
Yeah.
As a
damn.
Oh!
Net 20.
Yeah.
Nat 20.
Where were you for
would
the
you like
medicine?
both of them?
Yes.
Okay, you rip both of them out of the face. It's easy enough to do, seeing that there isn't much face left.
Sure. And then I want to examine the ends of them.
Okay. Looking at them, they just appear to be large, almost like... they're almost like very bony.
Sure.
And very, very sharp, but...
But it's not the source of where they poison, if that makes sense.
You don't see any source of poison. This isn't the
This
same...
is different.
This is
Okay.
a different thing than you saw earlier.
No, that's what is interesting.
It has similar things, but it is much larger, one.
How big?
This would be roughly 2 of what you saw earlier.
Gotcha.
And
we're
is
talking-
it... No, I'm sorry. Is it like...
It looks like a large boulder in the middle of the room.
Yeah, we're talking 8
Got
or
it.
9 feet.
It's like big.
If it was end to end.
Yeah.
And we're talking like its state of decay was just from time or it got killed as well?
Like you're talking about it's mashed in face?
Okay, so...
With your medicine check, with your medicine check, you can clearly tell that it appears to be some sort of bladed weapon has crushed in its face.
So
repeatedly.
something killed it.
And then probably repeatedly hacked at it after it was already dead.
Got it.
You know, Krieg said that Volkner could take one of these fellas, single-handed.
Yeah, my
But
my
this
hunch
is-
is that this is one of Volkner's boys.
No,
And that
my hunch is that he might have left it in case we came looking. Like maybe it had killed his friend or his people, and then he left it next to him so that we could know we're on the right track.
But also
The giant centipede
No, the
thing?
body of the guard.
Well, did the
What?
confessor know we were coming? Because she didn't seem to... I mean...
No,
they-
I'm just saying if they were in trouble, though.
if any help were to
If he
follow.
knew that he was going downhill.
yeah, if they were going to keep going, if they
Yeah.
left somebody there to say, "Hey,
Based
we're
on-
we're going this way,"
Right.
Yeah. Based on that,
Does he have any written orders on him? I'm gonna literally search him at any kind of.
Make an investigation check.
Okay.
anybody want to help me out here?
I'll help you.
Give him the old pat
I
down.
don't know why.
I am rolling like crap. So that
Try again.
one, a 4 and a 5.
Oh, Tabby.
I'm God. +3, so 8. Not rifling through his pockets.
No, I got you. The biggest thing of note is the armor that is on both pieces of the body. It is heavily dented and heavily damaged because it is in two pieces. But it is some of the very, very solid red iron armor that the Red Sentinels wear. And next to the body is a large red hammer. But that is about it.
I mean, it makes sense, right? If Krieg was saying that Faulkner was pretty much a hero, if one of his men went down, I doubt he would leave him if he didn't think he could save him.
Well, I mean, this guy had to have been dead before anybody else left, which is probably
Right.
why the big bug's face is decidedly caved in.
Right.
Yeah,
And I'm assuming that the only reason that the body wasn't taken up is because
John's not
Faulkner or
dead.
whoever kept going down.
Right.
Or they were being pursued by other beasts.
Right.
the
And they had to
bigger
leave.
problem. Yeah.
Where is there any clear hole of entrance for this bug, and is there any other way out of this room?
Make an investigation check. Why not?
Yeah, why not? 16.
16. There is only the main entrance that you see. There aren't holes in the walls. There aren't holes in the ceilings or floor. Like,
I relate that, but
Are his eyes open?
the dwarf?
Yeah.
No. Looking at the body, it appears that there has been some time taken
Yeah.
to put it in order. Like the hammer that's laying next to it is placed ceremonially
I
next
put it
to
all
it.
back where it was.
And there's not an exit from this room besides where we came? All right, well, we keep on going then.
Yeah, I'm gonna jog ahead. I want to check that other room real quick, but I am pretty sure we're just gonna find more of these sort of vein rooms. You know what I'm talking?
Yeah, as we continue down the main hall.
sure.
Yeah.
I think there is something to note, though, that this is different from the rest of them.
I was
Bigger.
thinking that
This one,
too.
yeah, this one's a big one.
Big
well,
mama.
no, it looks like it doesn't have
The
like
acid.
the acid to it. And the other ones that we fought, Andrew, did they have pinchers like this? Yeah, they did.
They had almost curved claws on their hand. They did have pincers in the face.
But not like the
This has almost like hands. Like it's like it looks like that, like almost Klingon symbol, everyone. But they're large claws instead of like fingers,
I want
and it's heavily armored versus not so heavily armored.
I
That
want
you
to
saw
see
earlier.
if I can try to skin it.
Okay, make a survival check.
And I'm just gonna examine it,
nice.
kind of like I did with the other ones. Like I really just want to determine, is this the same species?
Okay, nature check.
That's a 23 for skinning.
23 for skinning. It is going to take you a long time.
All right.
You get the knowledge that it will take you a long
Can I
time.
just try to hack a little with my 23?
Like maybe
Peek?
a little scale.
But it's not scales, like it's large plates that encompass. Like with the 23, you can find like a very small plate that's on part of its hand and just kind of pry it off really hard. It's probably also been loosened by whatever has been hitting it. You note a lot of gashes and wounds in its hide.
19.
19. This is very clearly a different species.
This is completely. I was looking at those acid boys, and you're right. This is different.
This is different.
I don't.
This is
And-
in a
Do I
and-
burrower.
recognize it?
Not with a 19.
Oh my god! Like I. Okay, other ones, bugs. This, I don't know.
Right. And two, the fact that the other ones were traveling above through tunnels of their own and things like that. I don't think we could
almost
make
like-
the same judgment about this one just yet.
Right.
You know, I don't know if we need to check any more of these sort of side ones. If these things are as big as they are,
They
I mean-
can't fit.
You're right.
Not through the burrower holes.
Right.
no.
They can't fit through a hole like
So
that.
they gotta be deeper down.
let's rock
Right.
on down.
All right. Yeah.
Let's boogie.
Okay, where are you guys going?
I guess down the center passage.
Deeper down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, go keep an eye out on these side ones as we're going, but unless there's something that really strikes me.
Because they're open rooms, right? There's
Yeah.
not like a door. Okay.
No. It's open caverns. I mean, even the side ones are well maintained. It's just not the same level as the center tunnel. The center tunnel here looks like probably the first vein that they found, or the largest vein that they have found. This is like a mining tide of like This is where most of it comes from.
I think if we're just going to continue down center, I'm going to try as hard as I can to scan.
Hey, I'm gonna scan the left, see if there's anything on the ground, and when we get to any more interchanges, you want to take the right?
Yeah.
And as we're walking down,
Okay, so you're just going to try and scan that left room as you...
like how
main.
Roarke saw the blood on the ground, or Tabitha saw the blood on the ground, or I don't forget.
Like just as we're
Right.
passing, see if
Yeah.
anything like kind of jumps out.
Make a survival check. Yeah,
Do I do that for the right side?
that's a 12.
19 on the
19? Okay. You guys make your way down this center mine shaft. About 200 feet of just this tunnel. It appears that a lot of the probing for mines are being done closer to the elevators, which is why I asked if you really wanted to see down the right side, just because you don't encounter any offshoots. Sorry. Sorry about your 19. But you guys do have our Corin. You start to see where the tunnel ends and opens up into a much, much larger room up ahead.
The tunnel ends and opens up into a much, much larger room up ahead.
Thank you.
Badass.
Big room.
I mean,
Cool. I just wanted to, I wanted to give you an opportunity or a chance to be like,
and go back to West Haven.
right, like,
Like,
sure.
oh my gosh.
I go to my house, I make a mug of tea, and I sit down with an old book.
And praise the sun.
I
and you
praise
put
that
on
sun.
your won't you be my neighbor sweater.
How big can we fan out, or are we walking in like single file?
You all could walk shoulder to shoulder down this main tunnel.
Oh, cool.
Like, you don't have to be in a straight line. I just assumed you were like taking point.
Yeah, I don't.
The image that like I imagined is how you guys kind of went through the tunnel earlier, where it was kind of like Corin up front, and then almost like a triangle of people,
Right,
like
a
just kind of
flying
like
V.
Following up.
yeah.
That's what we called it in the old military days under Dagon. He's a good man.
Nah, you guys were the ducks, the mighty ducks.
We were the mightiest of ducks.
Quack,
D apostrophe
Quack.
UCK.
quack,
Ducks.
quack, 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 quack. Ah!
Do you all know? Wow. Yeah, that was a battle cry.
Everybody was there. Cannon. No,
We knew Dagon
I remember
before the
those
brunch.
days.
I refuse.
Oh my god.
Mighty Ducks. That's a name I haven't heard in a long, long time.
And you all have corkscrew penises, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Anyway,
This sword used
Purple
to be.
nipples.
sword in a big
wasn't
hole.
always straight. Down
Dark Souls
in
sword.
a hole. Yeah.
Wait, did you bring those pinchers with you?
Heck yeah.
Slash, how big were the pinchers?
In an at the table reference, probably like that long.
All right, a little less than your arm span.
Yeah, so like about 4 to 5 feet
I
long.
really want to kill
Badass. You gonna kill somebody with it?
They're not super heavy. They're very like because it's almost like a bone material. It's almost got a light, not hollow, but just like it's not very dense necessarily.
Well, my original plan was to skin it and then wear its skin and then walk into a room going,
Like a very good disguise.
yeah, like a wolf in sheep's clothing.
Isn't it a sheep and wolf's clothing?
I don't know.
Like a weird bug thing and a weird bug thing. Wait, no, like an elf and
But I can still do that plan right
Like an
now
elf
before
on
we
the
get
shelf.
into this big room. And I think it could go well.
I think I'm just gonna walk in if you don't mind.
I'm gonna...
Can someone take those from her?
Nope.
Well, you know,
She works hard.
we're coming back this way. You can
Have
just leave
fun,
them on the
have
ground.
No.
Oh, she might forget him.
Here, I'll give one to Dawson.
No, don't. Dawson, no.
And he holds it like a two-handed sword.
It's
Actually,
like
wait,
tall
great
and
sword for
over.
Dawson.
Yeah, wait, keep the.
Wait,
I
I
like
thought he
that. I
was-
like that.
Alright,
I'm
he
not
got
sure.
out during the fight.
Oh yeah, he got out during the fight.
Eldritch bug hand thing.
I
Oh,
thought
yeah.
he was
Dawson
in
has
my...
a great.
You see Dawson like reaching up at Tabitha, like towards the bjorn that you have, is like reaching for it.
Do you want to get in?
Dawson.
Do you want to?
I think he wants it.
Dawson.
Give it to him.
No, why do you need it for
He
him?
needs it.
He's gonna rip it apart.
Dawson.
Let him try to hold it.
Dawson.
Trouble.
I'll give it to you, but don't rip it or I'm gonna beat your ass.
Oh, no.
Trouble.
Okay. And I'll take it off and give it to him.
You take it off and he ties it around his waist and puts his little short sword through it, and then
Wow, good job, Dawson.
carries the large
Nice.
pincer
Proud of you,
next to
bud.
him.
He's
give him a pat.
learning.
Why did you say it like that?
Because he's going to kill.
Because he's artificial intelligence. Clearly.
The game is alive. I
I
walk into this horrible thing that's gonna kill me.
Yeah, okay. No,
Good boy, Dawson.
first.
You walk into a large, expensive.
it's very expensive.
Very expensive time.
No,
Too easy for me.
expansive cavern.
When you say cavern, do you mean oval? Do you mean circle? Do you mean square? What shape do you think of when you say the word
Are we
cavern?
talking
looks like a
about
pumpkin.
in Fellowship when they're going before Fly You Fools? That thing?
Oh, good.
No.
Okay.
Not in the minds of
Sorry to
that's-
break the dramatic.
That's like a
moment.
bottomless pit to the end of like the center of the earth. That's more like Dagger Point world. This is more like a mining cavern. Like it seems it's just an expansive room versus a tunnel that you've been in. However, in front of you, you see large walls of cut emberstone that stair step up to the back end of the room. It is very similar to what you've seen in the little the offshoot rooms, but you see like clean cut walls where it's being pulled out in large cubes almost. I see. That stair steps up to the back of the room. Ladders lead up to each individual section, and you see mining equipment in different corners of the room.
And do the tracks end?
The tracks end in the center of this lower level of this room.
So there's stairs up somewhere.
It's not like stairs, it's like massive walls.
Oh, got it.
They just stair step.
Got it.
That's what they're yanking out of the earth.
The walls themselves look like the interior somewhat of the temples that you found earlier in the town. Like it is black rock with like red veins in it.
Corin doesn't know this, but does it remember the stuff that you guys found in the barrow?
No, where?
In the Goblin Cave. You guys found that like black marble. It's like black marble.
Where the
stone,
handprints and stuff were?
Where
Oh,
yeah.
the tunnel.
does the stone? Not that I know.
You're good.
Yeah.
That's
Could I
interesting.
perceive that?
Make an investigation check.
20. A natural.
No, it is not the same.
Cool.
That was an interesting thought.
It
It's not the same.
what you saw there was it was like
mask on though, wasn't it?
pitch. Well, no, the rock, just the stonework, was like pitch black, like ebony. This has like it's like dark black, and it has like it's almost like marbled, where it's like black and you can see streaks of white and stuff. But there are like really thick red veins that cut through it.
Yeah.
Cool.
So you might have already said this. Sorry. The exit, is it just farther on where they're pulling this stuff from?
You currently can't see up in the top levels of the room. So like where these walls are, where they step up, they're about 10 feet high.
Oh, so we do climb. Wait.
But there's ladders.
So like where the walls are of the mining, they're about 10 feet high. Sorry, I'm trying to like.
No, I get you now.
It's a weird description of a room.
No.
I was trying to come up with a better way of stair stepping, but like.
But that's what it's like. It's almost like the effect of the city itself, Emberstone.
Right.
Yeah.
It's very similar of how it's cut.
Yeah. So essentially, to keep on pressing on, we're gonna have to climb up.
You don't see any exits on this the lower level of the
Can I
room.
touch the Emberstone
Yeah.
and just like hold my hand on it?
Make a Constitution saving. I'm just kidding. It's
wow, I was
it's
like,
no.
whoa.
It's just you.
It's just stone.
You stick your hand on it. It's just stone.
Okay. Well, I mean this as humbly as I can, but maybe should I climb first since...
Oh yeah, go for
To
it.
check it out.
Yeah, have fun.
It's gonna take me more time.
Yeah.
Reverse order.
Sure.
Let's go for it.
Go.
You
Fine.
don't need to make a check. There are ladders that lead up to.
Oh
Each
wait,
of the
look at these ladders.
No, I know there were. I just know I would be probably pretty quick
Stealthy.
Are you trying to
to
speak?
go up.
Are you trying to like stealth up the ladder or
No,
like?
I just know I'm the dexier one, so I was like, oh, I'll just climb up really fast.
You climb up the ladder really fast. It's fine. Like you don't need to roll for that.
And I try to
Really
parkour
fast?
up to the next level.
Make an acrobatics check. Now there are consequences to
I'm
ladders.
gonna assist
Totally
her.
worth it.
Go roll that one.
15.
15. It's a ladder. You're fine. You kind of stumble a little bit trying to do a cool move at the top, but you're like fine.
I see it. I'm like, dang, that was cool.
You try to do like a sweet ollie kickflip at the end, and you don't fully get it, but you climb the ladder.
I can't really see.
Sweet kickflip.
I do a backflip up the ladder, and I just climb up the ladder.
Impossible acrobatics check, Roarke.
I tear down the ladder.
So is everybody just making their way up to the second level?
I think so.
Okay.
Sorry, it was not what I thought it was.
I love it.
You guys make your way up to the second level of this room. You see a similar setup. Like you can see the room below you, and there is another wall of this stone with more ladders. This appears to be the main Tig of the mine, like the main vein, where majority. Far to the left side of the room, you see what appears to be just kind of either an offshoot or just like a large like digging space in the side wall of the second level.
Does it go off into another room?
Are you going like closer to see it? Like you guys are kind of in the middle of the room, so like I just
while I'm waiting for other people to get to the ladder, maybe I go over and poke.
Yeah, you make your way over there. It appears to be. It looks like people have like dug in deeper. Make a nature check.
Ooh, finally, there we go. That's a 17.
Okay.
That's nice.
Looking at it, it appears that it's a tunnel that was started, but it almost looks like it's collapsed to some extent. Like it was like started and like we were attempting to mine down there, and then like there was a collapse early on, and we just left it or something like that.
I come back. Well, it's the third or fourth collapse I've seen.
Huh.
So, and what other ways are there forward from this?
There are ladders up to the third level.
Ladders up. Well, yeah, let's keep on rocking in the free world.
Oh yeah,
Let's do it.
Okay. Who's doing what?
We'll all go up.
Climb.
Right. Who's going up?
Oh, Tabitha, you want again?
Yeah.
Want to go again?
Yeah.
Okay. Tabitha, you make your way up. Would you like to try a sweet ollie kickflip again?
Yeah.
Make another acrobatics check.
15.
15. You try the same ollie kickflip, it still doesn't work.
Dang, how does she keep doing it?
She'll land it one of these days.
The kickflip just isn't for me, I guess.
What do you mean? That was awesome.
What are you kicking and flipping, though?
My body. You wouldn't. It's a little past your time.
Okay. And I follow.
All right, Corin, you're going up next?
Yeah.
Okay. Corin, you make your way up the ladder. It's a ladder. You get to the top, you don't ollie kickflip.
No.
You're like, nice.
It's before my time. One of those.
I would like to go up last and attempt ollie kickflip.
You're going up last?
Yeah.
Who's going up next?
I'll go next.
Go.
Roarke, make your way up the ladder.
Wait. Sarah is ollie kickflipping.
I'm going
But she's
last.
going last.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said I'm going next.
Roarke makes his way up. As you get to the top, Roarke,
Oh no.
You don't ollie kickflip.
I don't make it.
you hear a very large instinctually, all of you look up. Above you, you see the track that you guys crossed earlier in the mine.
Oh no.
Oh.
Underneath the track,
Shoot.
you see a faint move of mass. And then you just see it let go. I need Frank and Zara to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no.
Swords are
Come
out.
Not yet, they're not. Split seconds.
How far a drop is this? From second to first.
Oh no.
From second to first, I have it written somewhere. I think it's like 80 to 100 feet.
Whoa!
Yep.
Big ladders.
Two.
Oh! You're talking about the steps. I thought you were talking
Second to
about
first.
I thought you were talking
yeah.
about
No.
second to first level. No, about 10 feet.
Oh, okay, cool.
Dexterity saving throws.
15.
2 plus 3.
2 plus 3, 5. Oh no.
Okay.
Lean beef, no.
Like a thief.
No. Doesn't have the tendons to go fast enough for that.
Oh, gracious. He slips on his own moisture.
How do you move? There's no muscles pulling bones into place.
It's magic.
Oh, it's magic.
The magic of spite.
It's a magical dead talking skeleton.
Frank and Zara,
Oh no.
Oh god.
you both take 24 points of damage
Holy shit.
as this creature plummets about 80 to 100 feet from the upper room onto you. Everyone roll initiative.
That's,
Now I roll well.
that was harsh.
Oh my gosh.
That is a nat 20.
Me too, dude. You're going first though, because you got.
But I have
dex.
-5 health now, which is
Oh shit.
which
Wait,
is fine.
Wait, what?
Wait, you have -5?
So you're
Nice.
a pile.
I have a pile now.
Sweet. Before we start the fight, Dawson Skreek's gonna make a save.
Oh god.
Here's the moment.
Not fucking bad. Let's check Goblin stats though, because he needs a boost here.
He gets it?
He saves by 1.
Nice.
And I mean that because he rolled a 19. The save was 20,
That boy. That good guy.
and he has a +2 in Dex.
Goblins have good decks. Yes.
Good. It's just +2.
It's because I gave him his visual.
I'm a +2 index.
Still
Okay.
a hole.
Oh man.
Frank, you are up first. You are passed the fuck out.
I'm a pile of bones.
So go ahead and make a death saving throw for me.
Here we go. That's a D20, right?
Yep. And you roll plus your Constitution.
Oh. It's a nat 1.
That's a nat 1.
+5 though.
You just failed 2 death saving throws.
Okay.
Oh.
Let's put 2 of those on there.
I'm gonna throw
Corin,
it
you're up.
everywhere.
Okay, I'm
I'm gonna vomit
going to.
everywhere.
I'm gonna utter a vow of enmity, which in this situation is probably fuck, and gain advantage against this thing for a minute until it or I die. And I'm going to do the same thing that he did and plunge off of this upper layer with the sword, trying to smack this thing real good.
Okay.
With my big sword.
I need you to make an athletics check.
Okie doke, I'm good at that.
Come on.
That's a 16 plus a lot. That's a 16 plus 6, 22.
Okay, you successfully managed to leap from the upper level onto him with the sword. Go ahead and roll the hit.
That was awesome.
Pretty bad.
So I have advantage, so that's gonna be a 10 plus 7.
17 to hit. You miss.
Oh no.
I'm gonna attack again.
Okay. So you stick the sword in it, and it like cuts down the armor, but it like gleans off most of the outer side armor. But it lessens the fall as you kind of get friction falling down the creature, and as you hit the ground, you're ready another attack.
Oh boy. And I lied, it's plus 6. Okay, sorry.
Either way.
Yeah. That's a 12 plus 6, 18. Oh, I gotta roll again. Yeah. So 20, that's a natural 20. Here comes the big smite, motherfucker.
That hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Because it's a crit and I'm a great weapon master.
Nice. Yes. Hey, all those bad rolls, they were waiting
They
for
were-
the good ones.
they were
If
waiting.
just like
The
natural
ones that
20
die.
does not hit, I'd be like, we're all screwed.
We're gonna die.
Impossible.
Some people wait
It,
a
really
lifetime
is.
for a moment like this. So that is 28, 31 damage.
Nice.
As
Delicious.
the very first smite I think I've done.
Divine smite.
Yeah, the first divine smite.
You plunge the sword into its body, and you like the divine energy just cuts through the armor like butter, and you just feel it sink into its flesh, and it lets out this like,
And as my second
and it turns and looks at you.
Okay, as my second attack, is the sword still in it? Can I just like jump to the side and try to wrench it? Just for flavor, I guess.
Yes, but I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Oh.
Charisma? Oh no, I'm not charismatic.
Oh,
What's it?
I am proficient, so
Come on,
let's
paladin.
Let's not
Oh.
That's a 6 total.
What did you roll to hit the first time? A 17?
17.
Okay.
Yeah, and it missed.
So
Delicious.
great.
This is gonna be a big bad boy.
So like, I'm gonna zoom into.
So I failed, I think.
I need you.
Hey, Rick, you want to get that green dice out?
So you know, you cannot take reactions until the start of your next turn.
Okay.
And I need you to roll a d8.
Okay. Yeah, right there. That's a 3.
You are stunned. You can't take another action.
Shoot.
I'm stunned.
As it turns, it's one of its eyes. You see this large yellow eye with like almost a cross-shaped pupil turn, and it like independently of the other one and stares at you. And for a second, like the whole room just gets really, really dark, and you're stuck there with like the sword in its body, and you can't move.
Joints locked up.
Yep. That brings us to Tabitha.
Question is to sharpshoot or not to sharpshoot, and I don't think I'm going to because its armor class is so high.
It's a very high.
I'd have to roll
class.
like a natural 20.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's why. Whew. 14 is all.
14. The arrow off the armor. As it does, its body, like, it feels the hit, and you see its eyes move up. One of its eyes, like, both eyes move up to you.
Oh, wait, was I hidden?
Yeah. But
get
you...
Yeah, do I get
Oh,
advantage?
you should get advantage, yeah. From stealth,
Good
sorry.
thing I remembered.
Thank you for remembering.
That's a corner. That's a corner.
It's cacked.
Ah, fuck.
Same roll.
Same, okay. Then exactly the same thing happens. But you feel its eyes look up at you.
Okay, can I use my bonus action to hide? Is there anywhere to hide?
Because it is on a different level, yeah, you could potentially move farther back from it. So you're using your movement.
Yes.
That's a 20.
Nat 20? You disappear into existence.
Try me, bitch.
Zara, you're up.
Okay,
I need you to make a Christmas saving throw.
okay.
Oh, we're rolling poorly.
Yeah.
It's a 2.
That is a 2. I need you to...
4. I mean, it's a 4.
I need you... You cannot take a reaction this turn.
Okay.
And I need you to roll a d8.
5.
I like this one. All right, I need you to roll a d4 and tell me what number it is.
Like these games.
I do.
It's the chain of
3. No, 2.
A 3.
It's a 2.
Oh, how do you know it's a 2?
It's on the bottom.
A 2? So we have north, east, south, and west. You stand up, Zara,
Oh, no, I'm...
and seeing this creature stare at you, you instinctually begin running away with your 3 spaces of movement. That ends your turn. That brings us to Roarke Blackwater.
Great. So is there space at the bottom of the ladder for me to try to get down?
Down the ladder?
Like, because I see that it looks clogged up.
You can potentially, because of mini placement and that Frank is a pile of bones, not like a full body, and whatever, you can make an acrobatics check and do it.
Okay.
Or you could jump, and you could do whatever you want, really.
Yeah, I'm gonna go down the ladder. Not trying to do anything fancy, but I'll get down there to that level.
Make an acrobatics check. Unless you're just like slowly climbing down the ladder.
I mean, I just figured I would use my movement for the turn doing that, right?
Okay, that's fine.
Because it's just 10 feet, so that would be within my...
Yeah, you make your way down and probably step on a little piece of Frank.
Great. And I'm going to...
I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Great. Wow.
Oh my god.
Not gonna cut it. Roll a d8.
It's gonna be an 8.
Roll a d8.
Tabitha is so alone. Oh, she's so
That's a
hidden.
2 on that D8.
That is a 2. You are stunned for your entire turn. You also can't take reactions until your next turn.
Solid.
Tabitha, it's up to you.
Well, kill it. Kill it, Daddy.
I just opened the corner.
That brings us to this creature,
Well, no one knows where I am, so that's good.
which is going to swipe at the thing that just hit it and still is actively hitting it. That is Corin.
It's me.
I'm like nervous in my stomach.
I'm like just so focused, I can't even...
That's 16 to hit,
Does not. Oh, thank God.
and that is a
I feel like I need all the space in here.
17 to hit.
Oh, it still doesn't. All right. Okay.
Yeah. Corin, as it turns to like swipe its one of these massive claws at it, you just using the sword are able to like a dog where you can like kind of like keep a hand under its mouth and it can't bite you. You're kind of like just dodging with the leverage of it. Also, because I told you I'd tell you when we were figuring this out, being this close to this creature and seeing the hand swipe, it is the same creature from the other room. Not the exact same one. It was the same type.
Species.
I think it's allergic to getting smashed in the face a lot.
And that will be its turn.
I'm gonna throw up.
Which brings us to
Oh my gosh.
Dawson Skreek.
Oh, Dawson.
Medicine check, Dawson.
Get it, Dawson.
That's what he's gonna do.
Oh, God.
Help Daddy.
Frank? Dad? Dad? Wake up, Dad!
Wait a second.
I'm gonna vomit.
He's going to attempt to stabilize you, but because he moves out of this, well, I'm gonna keep him from doing that because I don't think he would be dumb. Well, he's a goblin.
Yeah.
No, just let
He's
it.
pretty
no.
dumb.
I'll let it slide.
We're all paralyzed.
He's tiny, and I don't think this thing's worried about it right now. He's gonna attempt a medicine check on you.
All right.
Oh, buddy.
What do I add? Let's find out. Not much, if anything.
Medicine is wisdom.
Wisdom? Yeah. Okay. Good to know.
I'm gonna vomit everywhere.
You get, no one can currently see what's happening, but Dawson's just trying to connect bones in a corner.
Little guy.
And like looking at.
I feel so nauseous.
And because Dawson's there, he's gonna make a charisma saving throw.
Oh, gosh.
And he fails, so let's see what happens.
Oh, man.
Hey! It all works retroactively. He gets to do what he wants to do because he rolled the right number.
Oh.
So he medicine checks because that's start of the turn. That brings us back to Frank. Death saving throw.
I'm gonna throw up everywhere.
Everybody.
My butt is so tightly clenched right now.
No.
Should I just let this like roll my hand for a little bit? Just kind of build up
Just
the,
kind
It's okay. We have special things with Frank. What do we got?
That's a. Would I add anything to that?
You add your constitution.
That's a 21.
Frank, you have one towards life, whatever that's called. Life, not dead saving throw.
So one less death failed.
No. You still have 2
Yes.
death fails, but you have 1 towards.
3 life.
Yeah, it's what you get 3 first.
Oh my god, I'm gonna throw up everywhere on this table.
Nice job, Frank.
Woo, way to roll it.
That your turn?
That's
I have a question. I know this is going to slow down pacing of combat, but I'm just curious. Frank, what's going on right now? Like, what's happening for Frank right now? Out of curiosity. I don't know if we've ever discussed.
I'm just imagining this like I'm trying to find something to compare it to. You know, in like TV shows and movies where like something happens. Oh, okay, Stranger Things. When like what's her face 11 goes into the flip world.
Yeah.
But not the flip
Upside
world,
down.
but
Like
when
the black
everything's
space?
black.
Yeah.
That with a lot more echo and reverb.
Nice.
It's like, God,
Sweet.
he's just floating around like, oh shit.
Shit,
Is Frank Frank? Is he a skeleton or is he
A body.
a human?
I don't know.
He doesn't have a mirror.
He can't look at himself. I'm just imagining him just kind of like, everything's black. Gosh,
Should have looked up.
shit. God damn it.
That brings us to Corin.
Let me
Okay.
Corin, I need to make a charisma saving throw.
Oh, another one, huh? Alright.
Yep.
Vomit everywhere.
That's gonna be an 18
Proud
plus
of
a
you.
lot.
Proud of you.
18.
Plus 4.
Corin, you feel this creature looking at you, and you're able to turn whatever its gaze is doing to you. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna smack her with my big sword.
Yes.
Be gone, foul creature!
That's a 15 plus 7 or plus 6, 21.
20.
Oh, I do. That's right. That's a 1. So I'm gonna take the 15 plus.
21 will hit. Go
Okay.
damage.
I can re-roll that. 3. I can re-roll that. 5. Okay, so that's an 8 plus 3. That's an 11 damage on the first one.
11 damage.
You were doing
Yeah.
so good.
I think that one was me like
Just wrenching it out.
yeah, and then I'm gonna take another big old swing, probably in the same movement. That's a 17 plus 6, so that's a 23.
23. That'll
Oh
hit.
wait, let me just confirm.
Yeah, don't. If you make sure you get if you don't get your roll 21 or 20.
I'm gonna re-roll that one. That's a 6 and a 6.
Nice.
That's a 12 plus 3, 15.
You were
So,
killing it.
Totally, all total, it was what, 26?
I got it.
Yeah, okay, good.
Nice.
Oh man.
Excellent.
Where are wait,
Frank!
where are you hitting it?
I'm trying to, well, I'm not aiming a specific body part because
Right,
that gives
that
me a
makes a
disadvantage
different roll.
-10.
Yeah.
I think. So I'm just, I guess, hitting it with my big sword.
Yeah, you're just carving into the side of its hide as you wrench the sword out and cut back in, and just trying to like work the underside of its body seems less plated.
I was kind of making a goof when I said it was allergic getting smacked in the face. but maybe it's true.
No, I think we have to take out the eyeballs
Yeah.
too.
I think he
That's
just
why-
really tore up
that's
about
what
Bone
she's-
Daddy.
I'm
Is
gonna
what I
shoot
think.
for it.
I can't heal, Frank.
I figured out I can't sharpshooter because I would need to do 15 or up, and that's just not
God.
enough odds.
Yeah.
Because plus everything.
There has to be a
kinda
math
bonkers.
formula, like based on AC.
Yeah, I can't hit it. Okay, I'm gonna hit it.
Are you up next? My brain. Sorry, Corin, are you done?
There was no crit, so yes.
Tabitha, you're up.
But with advantage.
Your advantage because you are very hidden right now.
Okay,
Oof.
Okay.
21.
21. That will hit. You are gonna have to move closer to do so because of angles, but 17.
17.
17 points of damage. Good deal.
We're doing some good work on this.
For
guy.
being so
for being down one.
petrified, yeah.
Does he know where I am now?
We don't
Yes.
need you, Frank.
Can I rehide?
You can attempt to.
Okay.
You do. It currently cannot chase you.
I'm gonna rehide.
You're unaware whether your hide is doing anything. Yeah, you move back and
Go away.
I am the shadow.
you crouch and you're like, I bet it doesn't know where I am. Zara, I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Come on.
Come on.
Oh my God, Frank.
Have some cool somehow, some way. That's an 8. Wait, no. It's an 11. Do I add this?
No. Just
That's an 11.
It is an 11. I need you to roll a d8.
One more level, and I give bonuses to all of these saving throws.
A 5? Yeah. I need you to roll a d4.
One.
1. You run all your movement directly into this wall.
I'm like
There
a
you
little
go.
flying bat in here.
You just like ram into the wall and are like trying to figure out
Yeah.
where to go.
Cool.
But as you get to this wall, you feel the gaze of this creature kind of subside
Yeah.
upon you.
That's nice.
But that is your turn, and you cannot take reactions currently. Anywho, that brings us to Roarke. Roarke, what do you want to do?
I want to try to slice it and dice it.
Cool, make a charisma saving throw.
Boy. Nah, gonna be it probably. It's 10.
Roll a d8 for me. As you feel it just like
A 2.
staring you down. Roarke, you can do nothing and you take no reactions.
Okay. That's a big bug.
You can't even speak. You are just like,
Internally, that's a big bug.
Man.
as its gaze is paralyzing you. That brings us to it.
Here, big boy.
Well, it's definitely going to attack Corin.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
That is a 21 to hit. As it swipes at you, you use the leverage again to duck under, and you realize you ducked under into between both of its arms, and the pincers just come clamping down. It is going to do... you take 15 points of damage.
Gotcha.
As the pincers just down, and you feel the armor like wrenching under it.
Poor armor.
But you wrenching and having the sword near it are able to pull yourself out, and it's not like trying to grapple you or anything. Which brings us to Dawson, who's going to make a charisma saving throw.
What you gonna do, Cabo?
Oh, Dawson.
Does he make it? Is he gonna be one of the few? Does he have a charisma modifier? No, he doesn't. He has a -1. So he's gonna roll a d8, see what he does.
Oh, buddy.
Dawson does nothing, as he's unable to try and help Frank. That brings us to Frank.
That's a 22.
Wow.
Even
Okay.
better.
Nice.
Not a natural 20, right?
Not a natural 20.
Okay, sweet. That's once more toward life. That brings us to Corin.
Every time this thing has frozen me, the one time, is it because it looks at me?
Yes.
I close my eyes.
Okay.
I know I have disadvantage, but I have advantage. So do they cancel out?
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna hit this thing. Close your eyes if you can, and I'm gonna just.
You avert your gaze and swing with the knowledge of your what's the word I'm looking for? What you get advantage for?
Your vow of
vow of
enmity.
enmity. Like you have a knowledge, and it's also fucking huge.
Yeah.
So you're like, ah.
Yeah.
But it's just one flat roll.
Got it. Fuck! It's at 11.
An 11. You close your eyes and swing, and it actually glances off of one of the thicker pieces of armor on its shoulder.
I'm gonna do it again.
Okay.
Oh, that's a 14 plus 6, 20.
20. That'll hit.
Nice job.
I can re-roll that. Oh my god, that's an 11 plus 3, 14.
14.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice job.
That brings us to you done?
Yeah, it wasn't a crit, so I'm done.
Tabitha.
Wait. Oh, I don't have any spells. Never mind.
Tabitha.
15.
15 to hit.
Yeah.
Does not hit. Do anything else?
I guess I'll re-hide.
Okay. Go ahead and roll stealth.
22.
22. Okay. That brings us to Zara.
Okay.
Zara, you currently do not feel its gaze.
I close my eyes.
Okay, you close your eyes. What are you doing?
Oh, shoot. I'm facing the wall.
You can move. You avert your eyes from whatever this creature is, having felt its gaze inside your own mind.
Is it fair? You can tell me if it's not fair. If
Yeah,
I
let me
take, if this is the wall, I want to turn to the right, look back.
Left.
Yeah, turn. Sorry.
Yeah.
Turn this way.
So you're trying to look at it?
No, no.
Okay.
Turning.
You're
and
just
look-
keeping your back to it.
Yeah, keeping my back to it. Backing up.
Okay.
Like that much?
Yeah,
Is that fair?
that's fine.
Okay, cool. Then I want to close my eyes.
And just run towards the mass. Roll with disadvantage. What are you wanting to do? Sorry, let me ask what you're wanting to do.
Smashed it with my warhammer.
Yeah, roll with disadvantage.
It doesn't hit. It's like an 8.
Okay, you hammer the warhammer into its side, and it just glances off like some of the chitinous armor that hides its body.
Feels good.
Roarke, what do you want to do?
Great. I suppose I'll have to make a chop.
Yes, you will, unless you're closing your eyes currently.
No. So that's it's a 7. Well, it's whatever it is. It's less than a 10 on the save.
Okay, I need you to roll a d8.
1 on the D8.
Okay, you cannot take reactions, and you have no turn. That brings us to this creature, Corin and Zara. You see this creature making a move to go somewhere. You both get attacks of opportunity. Because you both have reactions.
With advantage for me, that's good because I got a...
Are you looking at it? You could lose your reaction, is what I'm saying. Yeah, you won't lose it on your...
I am going to look at it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So make a charisma saving throw.
Like a 12.
It was like a 12 plus 6, 18. So the attack was 18, and that's a nat 1! Damn it!
Roll a d8.
Okay.
Zara, were you looking at it on your reaction? Then your reaction was a disadvantage to hit.
5.
A 5? I need you to roll a d4 for me, Corin.
It's a 12 to hit.
12 to hit. It glances off the armor.
3.
3. Corin, you begin running to the south of this creature, running around Zara as best you can. It actually gets an attack of opportunity on you as you run away, which is going to be a 17 plus 8 to hit.
That is gonna hit.
So... Oh, well. Not bad. Rolled as low as it could. You take 9 points of damage as the claw just, like, backhands you running away. Zara...
As low as it could, and then
Yeah.
9.
That your hammer glances off the armor as this creature digs into the earth below you.
Oh.
What?
There's a large hole. Tabitha,
Oh, fuck, I knew it.
you hear a large as the earth kind of opens up.
Shit, the second.
Yes, you can. It is.
Going to just run and jump.
You can do that on your turn.
Okay.
Whoa.
But it is going to take 2
I'm
attacks
about to
against you out
Pocahontas
of
the
the ground.
shit out of this ball. Just done.
Tabitha, that is going to be 20 to hit,
Yes.
and it is going to be a 12 to hit.
No.
Okay. Tabitha, you take 14 points of damage.
Okay.
As it bursts out of the ground, it just drops a claw down on top of you, and you like try and dodge out of the way.
Oh, can I uncanny dodge that?
You can uncanny dodge that since you still have your reaction.
Yeet 'em.
So 17.
And you're averting your eyes. Yes, you take 7 damage as you uncanny dodge it, and it swings again wildly at you. Or actually, it tries to pincer attack you, and you like duck under it, just like seeing like things move. You're just like trying to not look at it, but like you're seeing where it's going. It's also probably just a lot of luck. But that ends its turn,
Dab out of there.
which brings us to
No, I think she just dropped it like it was hot.
Also, I want to say, like, when I feel like when I hear the noise of him going in the ground, I open my eyes.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. Dawson is going to attempt a medicine check on Frank out of sheer terror. Hey! That's a 10! He's just trying to stick bones together, because anything short of a nat 20, he's not going to be able to bring back a skeleton from the dead. But he's trying.
He's trying his darndest.
He's trying his darndest. And that's going to be his turn. Frank, I need you to
Come on, bud.
make a death save.
Alright,
the
2
last
successes and 2 failures.
Yeah, this decides it.
This is the one.
Stop, don't.
But we have some special stuff.
Everybody,
Come on,
everybody.
Give him that special sauce.
On the corner. On the corner. That was on the corner.
On the most corner of like 4 and 19.
Yeah.
Oh,
We're
God.
gonna go instead. Let's go with this. It's a 10.
Is that plus your constitution?
Yep.
Right, so 1 to 10 is failure, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Let's just check that third failure.
It's okay.
No. I'm gonna vomit everywhere.
Frank is dead.
In the deep of this mind, we're gonna get to discover some fun shit.
I didn't have a spell slot.
That brings us back
I never
to...
saw him.
That brings us to Corin.
I don't think I know Frank is dead.
I don't know
I
that
don't
you
think
do
any
either.
of us know.
He just looks like a pile.
Yeah.
Let's see. Out of curiosity. Yeah, Dawson's still trying to put bones back together.
Jeez.
Yeah, no.
All right, sprinting around, I'm gonna get a look at a gander at the Frank situation.
10, 15, 20, 25. You're like right up with Roarke right now.
Oh, I hate doing this, but I'm gonna drop a single point of lay on hands into the body that I do not know is any more dead than normal.
Make... This is a curiosity out of this. Because I think there is a check to do, if you would like.
With my burned left hand.
Make an intelligence check.
That's not gonna be good.
Just a flat, add your intelligence
We
to
believe.
it.
Come on. You can do it.
He's more wise.
Make a wisdom check.
That's a 17.
Add your wisdom. Add your wisdom.
Okay, that's a 17.
I would rather you add your wisdom, actually.
Oh, it's 17 plus 1, 18.
Understanding something about magic, you gather as you get close to Frank, something feels off.
Okay.
Like something feels off about the bones in the sense that they don't feel different like Frank has always felt.
Fuck!
They're not dripping.
Fuck!
They are still wet.
They're still wet. Okay.
Don't.
Frank's gone. Can I like slap Roarke? It doesn't matter, but like we can't get up to it. Tabitha, come down here! And I start to move to like a defensible position. Like, what I have in mind is like a big ring, and if it comes down after us again, we can all just sort of dogpile
Circle it.
Okay, you have moved 30 feet.
Okay.
I'm gonna vomit everywhere.
I know.
If you want to use your action to move, you can. To dash. Or you can hold an action.
I'm going to shout, "Jump, Tabitha!" And I'm gonna ready an action to like try to receive her if she tries to leap down.
Okay, so you're going to be there to catch Tabitha.
Yeah.
That's cool, but she will not leap to you.
Had the time.
Okay.
Who knew Corin was Patrick
was-
Swayze?
That was
We
your
all
turn,
knew.
right?
I'm holding basically the action to try to catch you.
I have my 2 daggers.
Oh my gosh.
Can I try to stab its eyes?
Are you looking at it?
In level to arm reach, could I feel for its face? Like, in my mind, it just pinched and I'm still under it.
You're like under the pincers, but like so like trying to hit it in the face is like it can move. You know what I mean? Like it's a moving target that has armor.
Can I just go under it and jump up with my daggers and see if I can at least just...
Are you trying not to look at it?
Yeah.
Okay, roll it with disadvantage.
I don't know.
It's an armored creature, so like it's not about like hitting it, it's where you hit it.
I know. I'm gonna throw up everywhere. I don't know if I want to do it. Okay, I'm gonna do it.
So you're rolling with disadvantage to hit?
Oh, fuck a duck. Yeah. Shit. 12.
12? Okay. You thrust up with both daggers?
Mm-hmm.
Are you dual wielding daggers? Currently? Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, you have a short sword and a dagger, so like...
Yeah, I'll just do
so you like dropped the bow and drew these two things. Mm-hmm. Okay. So you miss with the first one, you can attack bonus action with the second one.
Ooh,
if you would like. If you're not looking,
I'm not
still.
gonna look. Okay. 18.
18. I don't believe you have taken any dual-wielding feats, so you can't add your modifier to it, but you hit with your dagger, so it's a d4 of damage.
Okay, I'll take it.
It's something.
A 2.
All
Do
right.
I add my...
Nope. You don't add anything to it.
Oh, and I can't add my bracers.
No. And you don't add sneak to it either.
No, but I just realized that I didn't add my bracers the first time.
That's all right.
Damn it. Okay. Can I do anything since I just used that for my bonus action?
You can move. It'll get an attack of opportunity if you...
That's okay. But I don't have my... Can I... Oh...
You can disengage.
Am I going to have to pick up...
She can't disengage. She just used her bonus action to attack.
Am I going to have to pick up my bow for end run? Since I dropped it? Or did I, like, sheath it?
You can pick up your bow and run. I'm not going to, like, punish you for it, but, like... I would say you probably threw down the bow to draw two things and attack
So
twice.
I'm kind of, like, stuck up in there, or did it release?
So, like, no. It's not grappling you or anything. You, like, ducked under it and stabbed up twice, and now you have a brief second to decide to stay here or to get the fuck out of Dodge.
No, I'm going to kick my bow off. Like, I'm going to put my foot around and just kick it off, and then I'm diving.
Okay. It's going to make an attack of opportunity.
I believe so strong in you.
No, it's not going to make an attack of opportunity because it already took its reaction against Corin earlier.
Yeah, bitch.
Yeah, bitch.
One reaction.
You stab up twice, and you 5, 10, 15, 20...
Oh, no, I'm not laddering it. I'm, like, full... I'm
Yeah, no.
straight up.
Where to?
Not to Corin, probably just off. So sorry.
Yeah, make it actively more difficult.
That was incredible.
Make an acrobatics check.
Tabitha
I'm
shatters her-
proficient. Oh, okay, 13?
13. Because of the trajectory of your jump,
Tuck and roll, tuck and roll.
you land crunch down on top of Frank's bones and Dawson trying to put him back together, shattering several of the bones in the process. And Dawson just looks up at you and like, Dawson.
Aww.
Sorry, Frank.
Zara, it's your turn.
Oh, I'm healing. Frank.
You're healing Frank.
Yeah.
I said he's gone.
I know. It doesn't matter. She's gonna try.
Okay.
Did I hear you? I don't think I heard you. Could I have heard if I was up?
You could have heard it. Make a perception check because this thing was on top of you.
Yeah, I don't think I...
It's up to you. Yeah.
I don't think I heard you say he was dead.
It's up to you.
I think I was a little too enwrapped in the pinching.
I was too enwrapped.
Where did my bow go?
You don't know right now. You just flicked that beautiful bow that young man made for you.
Rip.
Oh, wait, he didn't make that for you. He was making another one for you.
Yeah. Calm down.
You
It's
just
a family
took that
heirloom.
one from him.
Fucking Marcus. He's dead anyway.
That's true.
Which makes them...
He's not dead. He's dead.
What makes it the other level?
He's dead.
Just trying to think about which makes the most sense.
That pizza smells so
I don't think
good.
you can do that because he's not living.
I know.
Smell it with my nose holes.
So it doesn't matter because he's dead. That's how this game works, huh?
What's over here?
Frank is an oddity.
And when I cast a cantrip, does it count as a spell?
No, it's cantrip.
Frickin' run in and cast and spare the dying.
Okay. You run over to Frank, who is, like, just a murder field right here.
He's not technically
know,
a
but he
living.
breaks
No,
the
because he's not because he's dead. Because he's a skeleton.
No, we talked about this.
Oh, we did. Oh, I didn't realize that.
You place a hand on Frank, one of the bones, and you feel like warm light kind of start radiating out of your hand.
Can I have it be the skull?
Yeah. You Hamlet his skull and pump magic into it, and nothing.
He's gone, and that thing's coming back.
That brings us to. Are you done? Anything else you'd like to do?
I'm casting healing word on him too. After he says he's gone, I just go, "Arr! I believe in you, Frank. Come back to life.
Okay.
You cast a spell and it has no target. It finds no purchase.
Fudge! Sorry if I peeked. Just. Nope. Does it count as a spell slot?
Yes.
Okay.
Roarke, you're up.
Great. And that thing is still up there. So it's 10 feet up the ladder, yeah?
Roarke.
Yeah.
I need you to make a charisma saving throw, unless you're averting your eyes.
Oh,
We can
really?
see it?
Even with the...
Roarke can.
Oh.
Is rather large. It's not like Tabitha size. Tabitha's like crouching up there.
Oh, yes.
Great.
And you are right inside the range, my friend.
Great. You know what? Yeah. I'll avert my eyes and try to...
Okay, so it goes up there and you're just like, ugh. And you're just gonna try and lob a shot up there?
Yeah, I'll try to shoot it at disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Why not? Nope, that's that good one.
All right.
As I avert my eyes and yoink. That way.
It went somewhere.
Yep. Sounds about right.
It's kind of like trying to like lob a shot up behind you up a 10-foot thing. One is what I about imagine every human being would end up with trying to do this shot. It's just like,
I didn't do a wanted.
You didn't bend the arrow or the bolt?
no, because it's arrow drop. It's physics. It has nothing to do with bending the damn arrow. Episode 5, 6, whatever the hell it was.
5 and 24. The new one that released. We just talked about it again.
Son of a bitch. Anywho,
Stop it with the wanted.
Roarke, anything else you want to do?
I'll just be here at the bottom. Okay, I'm just here. I'm not going to go up alone at it, so.
It is its turn.
Don't really have anything else.
Run and jump.
It's the run and jump game of just like no. It is actually going to
So it starts going down the hallway?
anyone looking, because you've been averting your eyes, you haven't been like able to really make out, but as this creature begins retreating, it is apparent that it is limping and pretty beat to hell, and is not in the best of spaces. That brings us to Dawson Skreek, who is going to... Tabitha, what's your armor class?
15?
Okay. That is...
I did kind of land on him. I get it.
That is going to be a... That is going to be a 21 to hit.
Oh my gosh.
It
Dawson.
does.
This counts as an improvised weapon.
Avenge my death.
Okay, it's not like I killed you.
Tabitha, you take 4 points of damage as he just hits you in this like side of your head with the thing. It's like, Dawson! You can see, like, looking down instantly, you see, like, tears streaming down his
Dawson,
little
I'm
face.
sorry.
I like pick up, like, restrain, but like
this is so
hold
sad.
Dawson.
You can on your turn. That brings us to Corin.
I'm going up the ladder.
Okay. Just make a general athletics check to like get through Roarke.
Push him out of the way.
I mean, he's currently in that space in the ladder, so it's kind of like
So 9 plus 6, I think, or yeah, 9 plus 6.
yeah. Since he's not like trying to impede your progress, I'll say that's plenty. 5,
I'm not roughly pushing you out of the way.
I will get out of your
Right.
way.
15, 20, 20.
I'm going to unhurriedly follow after it, and at the end of my turn, take a defensive position, as though I'm taking the dodge, and
Okay.
I'm averting my eyes.
So you're averting your eyes here. Are you going to are you dashing?
No. I'm
Okay, so you're just using your 30 feet and then
unhurriedly.
taking your taking the dodge action.
Let's kill this fucking thing.
Okay. That brings us to Tabitha.
Can I climb back up the ladder?
Just jump down.
Make an acrobatics check to tumble through all the people that are in this mess.
24.
24, you do, and you 5, 10. That's 10 because this isn't to scale.
Try to shoot it.
Boop. Are you averting your gaze?
No.
Okay.
13. Oh no, I'm not hidden.
You are not hidden. It knows where you are, and it is not in. It is not in combat.
Okay.
The air off the armor in its back. That brings us to Zara.
I look down at Frank and I say, I'm so sorry. And I climb up the ladder.
Okay. Sorry. 20, 25, 30.
That's great. And then I want to attempt to cast Guiding Bolt.
What's the distance?
120 feet.
You're fucking fine.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll. Is it roll to hit? Or is it...
Guiding bolt.
Okay, sweet.
And it is
Just
a
double check.
27.
That will hit. Are you casting... What level are you casting it at? /
I
what damage
have
are
to
you
cast
doing?
it at level 1.
Okay.
Which is 46.
Go ahead and roll your d6.
Wow. Oh, those are some nice numbers.
11, 15, 16, 17 points of damage.
Zara, how would you like to do this?
Oh my gosh.
Ooh! I cast it and say this one's for Frank.
Okay.
Guiding Bolt.
You guiding bolt. This divine light just kind of springs out of your hand. Those of you that are near enough to Zara swear you see the faint outline of wings kind of cresting out. As this creature, this white light of fire just like hits it, and its internals start like burning, and it is already not in a good place, and it just collapses in that tunnel.
Yeah. I'm like trying to hold Dawson if he's freaking out.
Okay. You do. You hold on to Dawson. He's kind of like fighting and trying to resist against it, but he's a goblin child. You're fine. Frank.
Yes.
In the deep darkness of your void that you're currently in, standing, I assume if it's iconically exactly like the 11 thing, water on the ground.
Sure.
Do you like that imagery?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Water Boy.
Standing there, and you suddenly feel like a sharp disconnect. This is almost like a brief moment of static, just, and you're just there still. And there's a moment of not understanding where you are or what you're doing, or why you're here, or what even here is.
Okay.
And you see, floating on the surface of the water towards you, a black book. It's a rather thick tome. It shouldn't be floating, yet it is. Especially since this water is barely deep at all. And it floats and makes its way towards you. As it reaches your feet, you feel the urge to bend down and pick it up.
He does.
You reach out with your hand, and you see flesh.
Oh, gracious.
As it touches the book, it begins to just peel away.
Oh.
And layer away until it's just the bone. It's disconcerting, but it's familiar.
Mm-hmm.
So you lift the book and you open it. Just to a middle page. It's just a list of names. Different names you don't recognize. Flip another page, more names. Flip another page, more names. All different. It's not the same name over and over again. Just vast amounts of names.
Okay.
You look back up, and far off in the darkness, you see some movement. It's like writhing, moving mass that just shifts. And then another shift, and you start to recognize multiple things moving. You can't really describe them. You can't really even really understand what they are. And then suddenly it starts connecting like really, really fast. You start almost seeing the names that you saw in the book on these masses that are moving in the distance. You don't understand what it is, and it's confusing, and it's horrible where you are. But you feel strong. And that's where we'll stop.
Oh, mercy.
And that's episode 37 of The Quest Company. Thank you all so much again for listening. If you have a moment, please do consider leaving us a like and a comment. We appreciate any and all of what you have to say, and we always read it, and we always share it with each other, the good and even the bad, even though it's sometimes hurtful. If you'd like to help us out in one more way, please tell a friend about us, because then that friend will tell another friend, and then that friend will tell like 100 of their friends, and soon the entirety of the United States of America will be staring at the podcast app on their phone, waiting for the video to start, because they don't know how podcast apps work on their phone. That is my dream. That is what I hope we can get from this podcast, and it all starts with you. Thank you all again so much for listening, and we hope to see you next time on The Quest Company.